Win, but very hard earned.
We knew that. We knew coming down here it was going to be very difficult place to come. We set out knowing that. We knew we'd hit certain things that we'd have to do. Let's get it right. Let's be honest. We've had a hell of a lot of chances as well. I mean, a lot of chances that, again, we're very disappointed that we haven't made it more comfortable. So, because the time that they come, they change the whole game, didn't they? They change the whole picture, and we missed some unbelievable chances. Let's be fair. But they stuck in. They didn't get disappointed. We dug in and done what the game was asking us to do, as we always say, winning any headers, winning any knockdowns, and hitting them in countless counter attacks. But we're disappointed that we probably never scored any goals, but delighted that we got a result.
You say that, but credit where it's due. They're keeping the player blind today.
Yeah, but that's not my responsibility, is it? I'm always going to say we should score some of their chances. Come on, I mean, and any other. When you go over it and come over the game, you're looking at it and going, that we should score that. Come on, I'm not just. These aren't. I'm not having a go. I'm just saying that I'm trying to give the proper picture of the game, because there's a lot of people who didn't come. When you look at them, you go, come on, hands and head time. I think the best gauge of a chance missed is if everybody puts their hands in their face in their hands. I think that's the gauge, and I think I did that about 5 times today. So there you go, 5 that I think that we should have scored. But delighted with the effort, the endeavour. We stuck to the plan. We knew where the dangers were. We've lost McNulty very, very early on. We've adapted to that, and they kept going.
Well, we've seen the pictures from that challenge. It's a hell of a gash that McNulty's got. Was that a red card for you?
Yeah, listen, I'm not here to get people sent off. You know, I love football. And I love everything football's about. But as I've just said there in another interview, you don't only have a responsibility to your teammates, you have a responsibility and some kind of honesty to your opposition. But you can't go and making reckless challenges like that, because you can end people's careers. That's how serious that was. You only had to look at his shin. I mean, I could see from here, I looked at his shin and I thought, the bone's come through his shin bone there. And listen, it can't happen. It just cannot happen. It cannot be allowed to happen. We have to knock challenges like that in the head, whenever it was in the game. However nice a lad that we believe that the lad who made the challenge is, he can't make the challenges.
I wish Mac could have the challenge.
He's now getting rushed back to Arrow Park in a car that we have down here. So fair play to the medical lads for that. So he'll go back to Arrow Park now and we'll assess the damage in that, but it's one hell of a gash, the big fella.
Liam right now came on, and credit to the entire back four. They came together after losing the captain. A really good performance from all the back four.
Yeah, we speak all the time about people being ready in between the games that they're not taking part in. It's really important. If we're going to do anything, then the lads who are not playing have to do their training, keep focused, put aside the disappointment they don't play, and come in and perform like Liam Lighthouse did. A real top performance. We're delighted with him, because he showed what a good teammate he is.
I said that the whole team did show real spirit, especially after the past 2 fixtures, maybe not going Shamrock's way and turn up today, and the whole team look galvanised together.
Well, I think the only disappointing performance that I can put my finger on in the last 3 years, because I'm always trying to be fair, is the goals that we get away at Fylde. We performed pretty well up at Barrow, but get away an early goal, and it's always a difficult place to go with a difficult pitch, but they kept pegging away up there and got a good point away from home, and then to come down here knowing that with the lack of games in our division, how big a game it was for us, we knew that we had to take our chance, because if you're going to be successful in a given season, then when you get the opportunities that we clearly had today before the game, then you've got to take that.
Only a few negatives today, but Cookie being sent off, and that's a bit of a blow, Cook being sent off.
Yeah, and has he made a foul in the game? Has he made a foul, man? Come on, they'll be booking every day for every bit of contact. Now, I actually think that might have been a striker lumbering at our right back position, trying to play the ball. He's just not very good there, and he's just caught him. Let's be honest. I don't think there was any malice in it. I just think he's pretty crap being there, to be honest. And he's found himself sent off. So again, you just think, what's going on for the good of the game? Come on, let's get better.
You also seen Lionel Cole coming off towards the end. Was he holding his hamstring?
Yeah, he's got a wee bit of a hamstring tweak. We've always got to be very careful with Lionel because he's not done a pre-season and he's joined us late. We were just about to make this substitution anyway and let you see. Let's make a little change and try and keep us going in the same manner. We didn't want to take any of the attacking intent away, but we want to get young Josh Giannelli on to let everybody have a little look at him. But then a big striker who's not very good at tackling in the final third gets himself sent off, so I'm sorry I've not been able to see him today.
We didn't see Giannelli, but what's he like? Because you know him best. You've had him at Shrewsbury as well,
Yeah.
so you know him well, very well.
Yeah, very well. We're desperate to hold on to Shrewsbury and lost him to Burnley for a decent fee, to be fair. We were gutted because we knew the ability that the boy has. He's a tremendous talent. I'm sure that everybody will enjoy watching him playing. I don't want to heap too much pressure on him now, but I'm sure that we love our wingers here, and he's a good winger, and he'll excite a lot of people, and he's a great addition to the group.
Back to Cole momentarily. Is his contract up in January?
Who, sorry? Cole.
Cole.
Coley. Yeah, it is a bit. Well, we will speak next week and try and keep all our good players here, because if we're going to build anything, then we're going to keep good players at the football club, and players that can change games are not 10 a penny. They're hard to find, and you've seen the qualities of Lamb in the days. He's a really good little footballer.
And as we always like to mention with the fans again today, on
yeah.
a cold January day, a great performance from the fans.
Yeah, and we don't just tongue in cheek just keep congratulating them on the numbers that turn up and the way that support us. It's absolutely it's terrific. They stick by us to a man and lady. Always got to get that in about me. They did today. They knew when we needed them. They knew when we were all digging in as Tranmere fans and players. They were right there behind us, and it was brilliant to see at the end that we can send them all home with a victory.
You've touched on it a little bit, but the teams around you not playing today, so mentally what does that win mean, getting back into the playoff spots as well?
It's obviously good for us to be in there. That's where we should be, and I keep saying that all the time. We have never hid away from the fact that a club like Tranmere, with the players that we have, the quality we have in the group, should be up at that top end, challenging the front runners. We haven't been, so we're getting ourselves back into wards where we all know that we should be. We're not trying to say that we shouldn't be. We never do that. So we're getting back into towards that now at the business end of the season with a group of players that have done the trip before with a lot of experience. Now you'll see who's got the kahunas to hang in there now. So we certainly have. We're going to enjoy ourselves because we've been the track before. We know what it takes in order to try and get results at this time of the season, and we'll use that experience hopefully and keep chucking up victories.
How proud are you of the way they managed to handle losing McNulty?
It was massive. It was huge for us because he is the leader. He's the man on the pitch. So to lose him, other people had to step up to the plate and show the character and determination that we had lost from the big man, but they did. You've seen it today. I think it was a brilliant performance, and I get so much pleasure out of watching performances like that.
And if I could just mention James Nord, absolutely ran himself into the ground there
Yeah.
as well, especially when Cookie had gone off.
Yeah, and again, keeps getting the chances. I'd be worried more if we weren't getting the chances. I think the measurement of how you're playing is very obvious. It's creating chances and taking chances. We're creating them, but taking as many as we probably should be doing. But as long as we keep creating the chances, we'll keep winning games of football. And then as long as we're as dogged and determined at the back, we'll do fine. I'm really pleased with the goalkeeper as well. He's come in today and gives a real solid, experienced performance needed at a tough place when a lot of things were getting boshed into a box. I thought he performed very well. All right,
Thanks very
guys.
much.